Hi, for those who don't know, we're the Childers. About 8 years ago, we moved from North Carolina to serve as missionaries to the United Kingdom with Greater Europe Mission. We live near the city of Birmingham in a town called Stourbridge. About a year ago, we, along with a leadership team of 4, began meeting as a church in our home. Our desire is to see an evangelical fellowship in our part of town. Now, there are churches nearby. There's the Catholic Church, the Church of England, and the Methodist Church, but all of these are more traditional, and none of them are evangelical. Our emphasis is on feeding his sheep, aka making disciples, and because we love to host people, we use hospitality to bless, love, and care for Jesus' church and any who will come near. No strings attached. Our key verse is Acts chapter 2, verse 42. They devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching and to the fellowship, to the breaking of bread, and to prayer. We call ourselves House to House Church after Acts chapter 2, verse 46. With one accord, they continued to meet daily in the temple courts and to break bread from house to house, sharing meals with gladness and sincerity of heart. So we gather from house to house in 2s, 3s, 4s, medium-sized groups, and a larger Sunday gathering. Let's check in with Marshall to see how things are going.
Hi, Marshall.
Good morning.
What you doing?
Walking to Cafe 105 on the main street of our local town.
So why are you walking there?
About a year ago, we started meeting on Sunday mornings in our house. Unfortunately, our house is tiny. Take a look.
How tiny is it?
It's 1,000 square feet, and it's full of teenagers at the moment. So what we decided to do was look for a place where we could meet on Sunday mornings, where we could invite more people. There's a Christian cafe on the high street of our town, and they have an upstairs that used to be a bookstore, but it's not been used for a few years, so they said we could use it on Sunday mornings.
So Marshall, tell me, what do we have as a church to celebrate?
Well, our life groups have grown. We need to multiply up to a 3rd life group now. Our Sunday morning gatherings are too big for our house, and we've had a couple of people, one individual that I'm thinking about specifically, has had a real encounter with God.
What has been a personal encouragement to you?
So I've got a friend, we're going to call him Charles, and he has told me that recently, while in church service, he felt the Spirit of God, and God was telling him that he loved him. And then not too long ago, he and his wife were having a, let's say, discussion, and instead of reaching for something to drink, they held hands and they prayed. And that is huge. I feel so encouraged by these steps forward. And I thank you guys for letting us be here.
So Marshall, what's next?
Well, we're here at Cafe 105. This is the main street of our town. And if you look upstairs, we'll go there in a minute, you'll see where we meet on Sunday mornings now. The plan for this is that we have more room for more people to come along.
So Marshall, how can people be praying for our family?
I can think of several ways, but one is I'd like you guys to just glance around this cafe and think about the possibility of us moving from the upstairs to the downstairs of this building, about the possibility of having a church right on the main street of our town. But more importantly than that, we want to make disciples that make disciples. And our son is 18 years old. Our daughters are 16 and 13. Please be in prayer for our family. The years are short that we have these kids with us, and we just pray that they would go out into the world able to make decisions with godly wisdom.